I truly don't know where to start on this one. Out of all of our crazy, spontaneous, wild adventures and decisions that we've made in the past year, let's just say we're beginning the new year off with something that's topping most of that. It is currently 2:34 a.m. We haven't slept at all. I haven't slept at all whatsoever. I've just been editing and working all night. And now I got the Focus warmed up and I'm gonna drive ourselves over to the airport because Haley and I are gonna go fly down to a good old large state in the US to go look at and hopefully pick up something brand new for the channel. This has been something that has been in the works for the past couple months and we're finally taking initiative and doing something about it now, and I'm very, very excited, but this is also like very, very crazy that we're flying. This is the first time I've ever flown out of state to go pick up something. There's a lot of risk in that, so I'm just crossing my fingers this all goes well. But where we're going, we're saying bye-bye to this snow. That's one bonus. Lovely sights and smells of SeaTac at 3 a.m. So, successfully driven myself here. Lance is now gonna pilot my chariot back home for me, but we have a flight to catch. Yeah, the airport's freaking empty. We just landed, and I'm sure some of you guys are wondering where we find ourselves here. And to answer that question, we are in the beautiful state of Texas, more specifically Houston, Texas. I swear, if you guys been keeping up with the vlogs or just any little subtle hints of what I've been into a lot lately, you guys probably already know what we're here picking up. I have a mix of excitement but also a lot of stress because flying out for a vehicle is a big risk and you just never know what to expect, and just gonna keep my mind open. Now the coolest part about all of this is that we do have someone that we know here in Houston, Texas, and he's someone that you guys might know too if you guys keep up with the latest Forza videos, and he's gonna be picking us up and pretty much being our Houston tour guide and helping us out with this whole ordeal. He said silver Mercedes. Gotta keep a lookout for a silver Mercedes. There's a silver Mercedes way over there, but I don't know if that's him. Dang, it's actually warm out here. It's so weird to leave freaking 20-degree Washington with the snow, and then now it's actually like 70 out in Houston right now. Dude. What is up? Dude, this is a plot twist because I saw this Mercedes over there and I was like, I don't know if it's this nice, but let's go. So we got feed rivals up here. Be showing us around. Dude, it's freaking hot. You weren't kidding.
I told you. Yeah. 85 Christmas. 85 Christmas.
Meanwhile, we got like a 20-degree Christmas. Yeah. Damn, we pulling up possibly getting an Acura today. This will be the biggest plot twist ever. Did not think I'd be coming all the way to Texas to an Acura dealership, but here we are. And I'm scouting a lot, seeing if we could find our boy. I don't see it. Yeah, this is all weird to me because we're here to buy, I mean, pretty much not an Acura, but we're sitting here in a fancy Acura dealership, so it's not exactly the environment I expected to fly out to. We pull up and we already treating ourselves to the hot chocolate machine. You know, if you're going through a car dealership, you gotta get the full experience, you know, you gotta get all the perks.
Where's the marshmallows?
Where are the we need marshmallows up in here. I want $1,000 off my vehicle because no marshmallows. It's still holiday season. I'm just getting a late Christmas gift for myself. Dude, this is nice though. They definitely, Acura's on their game. This is fancy.
Dude, I wanted an Acura.
I freaking love the grill. Like, do you see how it like progressively kind of expands around the logo? That's
like
sick.
Spidey web.
That is sick. We're here in the office, filling out the paperwork, getting it done. They got all the fancy gear now. They got literally a full touchscreen desk where they do all of the signatures and everything off of on this thing now. So you use electronic pens. Everything's fancy now, but yeah, 5:30. We're about to roll out here. this is what we've resorted to at the Acura dealership. Ooh, this is what it's like when you're buying a new car. The boredom that they don't show you.
Oh!
Let's go. So after a 5-hour flight down, after waiting all day for the sale to go fully through, we finally have the keys in our hand, and I could finally introduce you guys, the audience, to the latest UltraMotive vehicle. This is a big purchase for me. It's not just big in the scheme of money, it is literally the biggest vehicle I've ever purchased myself. Without further ado, say hello to Bigfoot, the lead foot gray 2nd gen Ford Raptor. You guys already knew it was bound to happen, and I've been scouring and searching for one of these for the past 2 months, ever since I just kind of became obsessed, and this became the new want and the new fitting vehicle for me. Words cannot express how freaking happy I am with this specific truck. I came all the way down here to Houston, Gilman Acura, to pick up this specific one just because it is the exact specific lead foot gray. This is not the most common Raptor color you find. It's pretty much Nardo gray. They have 2 different types, and this one isn't metallic. It's a lot more flat, and that's what I love. Really suits the freaking truck. It's got some aftermarket wheels already on here. Don't know if we should rock these forever. You guys could let me know down in the comments below. But it is a 2018. It's got the Bang & Olufsen sound system. It's got the carbon fiber package on the inside. It's fully dang loaded, and it checks off all the boxes on what I want for a new daily, because the Focus has been great, but it's a bit small, it's a bit crammed, and I want something that I could tow my cars around. I want something that I could go off-roading in, and I want something that's just a little more luxurious and easy to drive around. Granted, it's not easy to park. It's definitely way more difficult to park, but as far as driving around, I mean, it's automatic. The Focus was manual, and manual cars are great, but I have enough of them already, so to have a daily without having to worry about shifting through gears and stuff is a lot helpful, which you still can shift through gears because it's got the paddle shifters. But man, I mean, this is without a doubt for a daily a full-on upgrade. And we still do have the Focus waiting for us at home. I mean, we could at least enjoy this very limited time period of having both cool Ford performance vehicles, but sadly, the Focus is just gonna have to go. That's just what's gotta happen in order to, you know, pick this thing up. Not every car can stay. Sadly, you know, it's taken all day to actually get the purchase to go through on this thing, and it's dark, so I can't really show you guys the truck in its full glory. So we'll fast forward to once we get some better light later on in the video. But oh my gosh, this is probably the most excited I've been for a new car in a long time, and it's a freaking truck. It's also really cool because I get to share this whole process with Feed, who's freaking down here in Houston, so he's got to go through the whole thing with us. I mean, that's the best part about playing online and having friends just scoured out across the country. So, party at Feed's house. So, we have spent the night in Houston, Texas, and now we are on our way up to Phoenix, Arizona. We're somewhere in the middle of Texas, probably on the border of Mexico. Who the heck knows? This is the furthest I've ever had an own car of mine away from home. But yeah, and we're gonna work towards getting this thing all the way back up. And surprisingly, this is the first fuel up that I had. I mean, the gas MPGs on this thing, I'm not gonna lie, they're straight awful, but it has a huge tank, so it does make it long distances each time you fill up. Now I've drained it out to like 18 miles of range left. We're gonna play the game of hoping that the gas nozzle is gonna stop itself before it reaches 3 digits over $100. Who knows if that's even gonna happen, because we're not in California right now, we're in Texas, and gas prices here are significantly better. So actually, I mean, I'll be saving a lot of money, but it's still gonna hurt. The coolest thing for me about this color is that in daylight, it's cool, it's flat, it's chalky, it's Nardo. But then at nighttime, since it's a darker shade, it almost looks black, it looks stealthy, and that's what I wanted in a Raptor, because it's just so big and menacing and it just looks pissed off all the time. I wanted it to just be stealthy and dark at night. So I get the best of both worlds with this color. It's going up. It's got like over 30 gallons to get up to though. And someone's writing hickey tick. It feels really immature to buy a truck and not know many things about off-roading, such as these are definitely not stock wheels. These are aftermarket. They're called Icons. And I have no idea how nice these are. So you guys can let me know if these are worth keeping. I do know that it comes with Fox suspension, which I know Fox is really good off-road suspension, but I don't really know compared to what other suspension, other things out there it has. This is the stock front bumper. You could put lights in here. They pretty much, I guess, give you holes and rooms for that. You'll never believe this. Dude, it stopped directly at 100.
Wait, are you serious?
Like on the dot. Literally 10000. How in the world? That almost...
I've never seen that happen.
That doesn't seem like that's possible. It seems like it's set up for that or something.
I love how this is all cute and that's just disgusting.
So my fuel ended up being not all the way filled up to the top, meaning that it wasn't exactly a lucky coincidence that it ended directly on $100. I don't know if that was just the gas station's cap limit or something for that pump for that time. That, you know what that just means? That just means that the total could definitely be well over $100 bucks.
Especially in California.
Definitely in California. Rest in peace, my wallet. These guys are living in a movie. The old VW bus, and look at this ancient RV. Then they got an old bike on the front. We just finished up eating in the lovely town of El Paso, Texas, right on the border of Mexico. We of course had to stop and get some canes. This is the first canes on the way from Houston over here in El Paso that we found. It was a mandatory stop on the trip, and now I want to go flex a little cool feature on this truck that I don't have in any other of the cars. All right, come on, and yeah, we have the remote start-stop on this thing, which is perfect for when we head back to cold Seattle and I could have this thing warm up while I'm waiting in the house. We have made it to lovely Phoenix, Arizona, and we're pulling up now to another member. This is just a fun road trip of meeting all of the online friends that we play Forza with and having their lovely hospitality save us. What's up?
Nice whip, dog.
Thank you. We got
Congratulations.
found good old Zach 1077. You
more
can't
space.
see him. It's freaking dark out right now. But
For sure, I'll have it.
here she is, all the way from freaking Houston, Texas.
How'd it ride? How'd it go?
It went well actually. I mean, it was
Not much
freaking
better for a road trip.
dude. This is probably my best road trip car. Definitely tires, you feel it, but like I mean, it's comfy and there's so much space in there. It's
I
freaking,
bet.
it does the job. Yep. Would you look at this? I'm wearing a scarf and I'm in Arizona. So it just rained outside. This is definitely the coldest I've experienced AZ. But Zach just dropped us off at the airport and you guys are probably wondering what in the world is going on. Are you out of here? All right. Yeah, safe travels. Boop. So he's out and he is actually going to be babysitting the Raptor for the current time being. We gotta go fly back because we have specific plans to be back for the rest of the holidays, but I'm gonna leave the Raptor at his place here in Phoenix, and this is pretty much my to be continued ending for this vlog, in that we will pick up with the Raptor later on somewhere else. We're either gonna ship it back up or maybe come back down and drive it up at another point. But for now, the Raptor is going to remain here in Phoenix, Arizona while we get back up to Seattle. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys for everything as always. And this is gonna be JackUltraMotive signing off here in Phoenix. walking through the Phoenix airport. I just feel naked without my Raptor keys on me and just leaving it in a whole different state across the country. I'm really having faith in Zach there. Better not go jump it while I'm gone.